If the presence was so mighty in the church, that same presence can be mighty in my room. I felt the presence of God right in the church. I felt the power. I felt the healing. That same healing can duplicate in your own house. If only you can revise what you carried here. The presence weakness here can also be weakness in your house. There's a courage of a capacity that we are hunted for, that a man can sit in a car and everyone in the car will begin to feed it. I am talking about that courage of fire, that you can enter a certain shop, everyone will be uncomfortable because someone entered a shop. We are talking about a courage of capacity, a courage of capacity that will shake kingdoms, that will shake altars, and release that courage upon your life. Oh, kaka, yes, idebube, agi, juranigwe. Oh kaka, esa, itie baba, agi, jorani gwa, Let's open our Bible. 1 Corinthians 7:7. Let's read together. For I could that all men were even as I myself. But every man had his own purpose of gift of God. One after this manner, and another after that. Stop copying. Sit down. We are in the world where people are tracing people, not tracing themselves. We are in the world where people want to discover other people and they have not discovered themselves. The competition that is going on in the world has made a lot of people to forget themselves and they are focusing on people. Can you rise up on your feet? Say, focus on yourself. Somebody be on your feet. Oh, somebody say, focus on yourself. Shake somebody, say, focus on yourself. Yes. We are no longer interested in ourselves, but rather we are interested on people. A man's worth is not meant for you to trace. It's for you to recognize yourself in your words. When a man's gift is working for a man, it's not meant for you to trace or monitor or try to have every data about the life of the person. No, it has waken you up to discover who yourself is. Yes. What is existing now is copycats. Everything happening now is copying. They are duplicating people's life, people's destiny into their own destiny. And when you are trying to carry somebody's light into your own light, God will say no. Because it can never be possible, because you are not that person. Yes. You are not that person. The look of a man is not meant to be your look. You have your look. When both of you have the same parents, if you look at yourself, something is differentiating both of you. Yes.
I was telling them something yesterday morning here. I walk into the church from a place to a place. And the Lord said to me, look at them. They are trying to know where you are coming from. And that is the spirit of witchcraft. Yes. Let me say something to you, for those of you standing up before you sit down. You don't need to trace a man of God. Just trace the word of the man of God. Yeah. A man you call your father, his word will anoint you. Yes. If you are desiring to know where it's coming from, cannot give you anointing. If you are desiring to know how pattern he prayed, cannot give you what he carries. Gehazi was staying with Elisha and yet could not see. I don't know if I'm teaching something here. Gehazi was with Elisha. Gehazi walked with Elisha. Anywhere Elisha goes, Gehazi was there. But yet, Gehazi could not see fly. The mantle of Elisha that Elisha received from Elijah was given to Gehazi. What happened? He killed it. Yes. You can be with an anointed man of God when your ways are not pure with him. You cannot get 1/10 of his glory. I don't know if I'm teaching something here. Gehazi was a man that was so tricky to Elisha. Gehazi was a man that was not in for the anointing. He was in for wealth. He was in for glory. So it was not straight, and yet the anointing was there, and yet nothing happened in his life. Huh? When you start raising shoulder with who you call your father, simply because there's a little atom of a dream gift you have. When he's talking, you are talking. You leave his presence in front of his face. There's a limit you can't cross. You can't be like Brafire, or let Brafire chooses to bring himself into your life. I'll teach you something in the Bible today. I'll show you something. Yes. There is a gift in your life. Discover it. Nobody wants to walk by the measure God has given to us. We are trying to walk by the measures of men. That is why many today are struggling. Yes. Nobody wants to walk by the measure God has given to them. Sit down. Sit down. Everybody is not meant to be the same. Huh? Paul was saying something. I wish everyone could be like me. I wish you to be like me. But there's more special gift you carry that I don't have. Yes. There's a kind of husband you desire, and God did not give you that kind of husband. You find it in the life of another woman. Child of God, the one God gives to you, manage it. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody here. There's a kind of things you desire. You desire to build this kind of mansion, and God gave it to someone else. The mansion that God gave to you, manage it. There's a measure God knows that you can carry. There's a capacity God knows that you can carry. Anything you cannot carry, God cannot give it to you. Yes. There are people God has invested in their life to be a warrior, to fight battles. There are capacity of glory God will give to you that your life cannot withstand the battle that will come for it. And when God look at you, say no. Am I talking to somebody here? Can I teach here? The size of your crown is the size of your battle. If you are writing down. The size of your crown is the size of your battle. David was in the land. Goliath was warming for the sake of David. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody here. Goliath was warming for the sake of David. Not
for the sake of Saul, because the size of the crab that belongs to David can never match Saul. Saul was trying to claim as the king, but unaware to him that God has placed the crab upon a little child called David in order for him to kill Goliath. I am here to let you know, when you sit down, you are admiring the crab of one that is capable to fall Goliath. You want to be like him, and you are not capable to fall Goliath. When you admire the crab to come, when it comes upon you, it will suppress you. Yes, it will suppress you, because Saul could not do anything for 40 days and 40 nights, yet he was a king. He failed. Unaware to him that the crown he had was just for a circle, but the one of David is for 10,000s of people, millions. How do you sit down and begin to cry for someone's blessing that is not your own? Somebody be on your feet, please. Just hold somebody by your right hand. Look at your neighbor. Say, stop tracing me. Trace yourself. Stop. Stop looking at a woman with a child and you are down. Someone with a glory, you are down. He or she have discovered himself. Why not discover yourself? There are people God put in a place. That is their place. But because someone is reigning, they have not started reigning. They want to leave the place to join the person's place. Whoever that told David that one day is going to rule Israel by controlling the father's sheep at the bush, he will not agree. God never showed him that, yet he carried God. David carried God. Among all the father's sons, it was only David that knew God. Even when David was having capacity on his head, God never showed him. It was a prophet that God used in bringing it out. Your humbleness will raise you through your prophet. Your humbleness, let me tell you, there are many of you gifted. You can't bring it out yourself. It is who you call your father that can help you to, even when you know God. You know God, you have tarried, and yet it's like you are confused. Just one day you will be like David. One day. I was going yesterday. Few minutes I could enter my house. The Lord told me, some people think that ministry is easy. I heard that. God said anything from me is not easy. Anything from God is not easy. Not people, not everybody can wait on the Lord. So it's not that you have given your life to Christ, it will fall. It's a lie. You will fight for it to come. And that's why Satan will say, come, no stress, you take it. But from God, it's not easy. It's a narrow road. Not everyone can pass it. There's one that is so broad, so wide. People want to follow there because there's no scratch. But the narrow one, you are passing, things are cutting your body. And you have not still got it to your destination. Your blood are flowing. Strange things are happening. There's a level you get to, you want to give up. There's a place you get to, you feel like there's no strength. That is the ways of God. The things of God is not easy to get. I don't blame some fathers of faith who does not want to release it easily, because before they got there, it took them stress. Some almost died in getting to the destination. Yes. Some almost died in getting there. It's not wickedness. They are trying to preserve their waiting. Sit down. we are laying foundation here. Let's read again. 1 Corinthians 7:7. For if I could that all men were even as I am myself, I will love it. But every man have his purpose, gift of God. Everyone here.
Everyone. Everyone. Can I say something to you? Some of you here, God can give you a gift of dream for the sake of your foundation. Yes. Don't look down on it. In that gift of dreaming, you can make it your life to become the best in your father's house. Yes. Some of you here, it could be that the reason why you are living is to intercede for every other person in your father's house. You are the pain bearer. And when you look at yourself, it's like they are working out, you are not working out. It's a price for you. And there is a level God has mandated you to pay that price for others in the family unto your own gush out. Because your pain is other people's solution. Now, when you look at yourself, you want to reject it. But unaware to you that that is God's mandate upon your life. Everyone is not meant to be an intercessor. Everyone is not meant to be a prayer machine. But there are people God has given that capacity to carry. And when you find yourself, and there are people doing well, like I said, you are not doing well, there is a time for you. God is saying, no, if you don't finish raising others, I cannot raise you. Because God knew that the moment He raises you, the capacity of your prayer life will go down. Yes. Have you noticed some men of God? Their wilderness days in ministry, and when they are out from wilderness, it's different. Yes. If they don't sleep throughout the day before, when they are out, they'll be dividing it. Yes. Because once you have crossed, you have crossed. That's the truth. Once you have crossed, you have crossed. There's something about your life you have not discovered. Tap your neighbor, say, stop crying because of me. Say it very loud. Say, stop crying because of me. Cry because of yourself. Huh? Why should you learn hairdresser? Because your friend is doing hairdresser. Is that the talent God gave to you? Can I say something to you? Parents, hear this. Everyone is not meant to be a student. Yes. Some child have walked up to their mother and say, my brain cannot carry school. I want to learn. They say, you must go to school. If you bribe lecturers, he graduates. The day he will defend, will you bribe lecturer again? Or looking for work, are you going to bribe them to give them work? That woman's son is an engineer. You must become engineer. Look at him. He's a pilot. You must be. Why is the church not responding? And the child you are saying is going to be a pilot. When you wake him up to read ABCD, we start from Z to A. Do you know a lot of us have missed it? Because we are trying to be like people, not who God says we are. I told you many years ago, when I walked into the ministry, it took me time to pray, say, God, give me the measure. I didn't say, God, give me that person's anointing. I said, Lord, give me the measure of my calling. I prayed that prayer for years. Give me the measure of my calling. Where you lead me, Lord, is where I will go. I told you I went to the mountain. That was the song coming out from my mouth. Yes. I wasn't watching a pastor at the screen, and I was trying to follow the pattern of the pastor. Lord, give me the measure of my calling. And that is why I can stand here very bold. Not because there is someone I copied from. It's a mandate God gave to me. It's a mandate. Lord, give me the measure of my calling. The measure of my home, Lord, give it to me. The measure of my schooling, Lord, give it to me. The measure of my business, the kind of business I am to do, Lord, give it to me. The measure of the country I need to go, Lord, give it to me. Am I measured to leave this country, Nigeria? Lord, let me know. You don't travel because others travel. Discover your measure. Discover. Why would they think you are doing ritual? Why will some people who are in the same business with you think you are doing something? Because that is not their destiny. So you that have the destiny of what you are doing, they begin to suspect you.